With fall sports now colliding with winter and spring sports, it's safe to say it's a busy time on the campus of Grambling State.
That's maybe an understatement. Our Emma Kate Few caught up with University President Rick Gallot among all the hustle and bustle to talk everything Tiger athletics.
The feeling of it finally being here, what's the energy around campus knowing that football is finally here, even if it's in the spring?
Well, you know, I think the overarching idea is that despite this pandemic, we're going to find a way to push forward and to really be the Grambling that everyone expects. And although football season is delayed, we're absolutely excited about getting it started. I've got my Tiger Marching Band shoes on. These are signature Adidas Tiger Marching Band shoes, and so we're ready to go.
I love the Tiger Marching Band shoes. And speaking of the Tiger Marching Band, obviously a huge part of the game day atmosphere. Just knowing the SWAC league rules that have kind of been already thrown out there with no Bandit Classics and away games, just kind of the effect that you think that might have on the game, and the attitude from the band on that, because obviously they're a huge part of game day.
We're just going to make the best. We're going to make the best of it, and so you know the SWAC did decide, and I think it was the best decision under the circumstances when you think about all the risk associated with a band traveling, and as disappointed as we all are that the band won't travel. It's understandable, and we're just going to make the best of it at our home games.
Now, talking about the SWAC in general, obviously a lot of exciting things, a lot of momentum for the SWAC this extended off season from new exciting coaches, obviously with Dion, but then also having the Bayou Classic moved not too far from you guys right here in Shreveport. So just the excitement around the SWAC, the momentum, and how important it was to have a football season this spring to not lose that momentum.
Sure, and I think the key to everything we've had to do in this pandemic is to be nimble, and so when you think about the adjustments we have to make as an institution as a whole, and of course as a conference, I think it's just been a matter of being nimble enough to make the adjustments we have to do in order to, number one, do what we do safely, and then number two, to try and get as much fan excitement and everything that we can, and having Southern to actually come up to North Louisiana and play us in Shreveport is a good thing. And although again it will not be the same as New Orleans, we're just going to make the best of it. And at the end of the day, we'll get it done, and look forward to the fall when we're certainly optimistic that with vaccines and everything else going on right now that we'll be in a position to be closer to what we would normally think of as normal.
Absolutely, and Grambling fans, of course, like you kind of mentioned, get to stay a little bit closer to home, don't have to travel as far. Now it's time for Southern to travel the long haul to get to the Bayou Classic.
That's right. They'll understand that the road works both ways,
Exactly.
from north to south, south to north as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, this spring, obviously going to be a really busy time for athletics here. I mean, from all the normal spring sports, and then you add football, just how that's going to be managed. I know as an athletic department, they're going to be crazy, but it's also an exciting time to kind of feel a little bit of normalcy, even though these times are weird.
Yeah, it is a lot going on. I mean, to pretty much have all of our sports going simultaneously, but again, this is we have to be nimble under these circumstances, and so if the students are excited, I'm excited, and so we're just looking forward to a really busy, fun-filled, sports-filled, academic-filled spring semester.
Hey, a lot of Grambling football to look forward to in the next 12 months between the spring and turn around and doing it again in the fall. All right, well, let's talk about some of these Grambling legends. Obviously, we've kind of touched on Every Robinson and the legacy that he builds, but something that's so exciting for Grambling fans and people that may not be part of the Graham fam, but have always known the name Grambling because of these legends. So Doug Williams, obviously another huge playmaker for Grambling, but also somebody that really broke the color barrier in the NFL. So just talk to me about these legends and the elements that the history of Grambling brings when it comes to promoting the school as a whole outside of athletics.
Well, and I think one of the key connectors in all of it quite frankly, is Eddie Robinson, and the fact that during his time, not only did he set personal records that broadened the Grambling name, but sending over 200 players to the National Football League, 4 of whom are in the NFL Hall of Fame. That is, up until 2 years ago, Grambling led the state of Louisiana in terms of the number of players in the NFL Hall of Fame. So, we were at 4, LSU was at 3, Tech was at 3, Northwestern at 1. Their careers really, again, continue to expand the Grambling brand and making more people aware of, this small school in North Central Louisiana.
And the Grambling brand definitely strong and known everywhere. So exciting time to be a part of the GMen Nation. Well, we really appreciate you joining us on this show. We're excited for Grambling football season. Finally, after 15 months of waiting, we're finally here.
Well, look, thank you so much, and we appreciate all the great coverage that you guys provide us, and we're looking forward to seeing you through this season.